I
Yeah, we live
got
now.
all my notes. Yeah, we live.
Yeah,
We
we
in the
on this
building.
all day, all day. Got my nigga, and damn it, Yellow Correspondence News
We in the
Network.
building. We in the
Yes,
building.
sir.
Bear with
Breaking down the
us.
series. Yeah, I'm on my
I'm
Paul
on.
Bunyan shit right now.
I see
I'm on
that.
my lumberjack. I'm on my
I see that.
lumberjack Paul Bunyan shit.
What the hell? Did y'all
Yeah.
get snow down there?
Nah, we didn't. Everybody else got snow but me. I'm like, I'm kind of jealous, but I really don't like snow, you know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm kind of like, damn, y'all niggas got snow and we didn't.
Motherfucking.
I got a
I
homeboy. This
think
nigga live in Mississippi. That niggas got snow.
those niggas is down there stressing right now,
Nah,
especially
them
over
niggas is
in.
like they like big kids. Like they playing in it. Like adults up north, we don't fucking like snow. We used to it. Down
Nah,
south,
we
these
ain't
niggas get
we ain't playing
snow.
with
They
that
want to make
shit.
angels. They want to make snow
Yeah.
angels and shit. Like I'm like,
Oh,
nigga, I did that when I was 10.
yeah. I think I might have made a snow angel once in my lifetime.
Niggas used to piss in that shit. That's why niggas was pissing in the snow, man.
Damn,
But
our
yeah,
fucking childhoods are traumatized.
yeah. So I know how to swim.
Nah, it's either the yeah, I know how to swim too. Nah, the there I was looking on Twitter. There was a bridge in I think it was Baton Rouge, and they shut it down because it had ice on it, and the people was they just drove around the barricade and was just like going across.
Yeah.
Somebody captioned it and they were like, no brakes, just vibes, and I was like,
Nah, it's fucked up, damn. Because like Dallas had that big storm, and I'm not trying to make this a weather report, podcast, but Dallas had that big storm with a big pile up with like 120 cars.
yeah,
Long
that
story
shit was
short,
scary, man.
yeah, I'm in the postal business, and Texas basically shut down all of they, UPS's, FedEx, all they shut down a lot of that shit. So yeah, we fucked up right now because of
They
because
can't
of
do
Dallas,
nothing.
because y'all niggas don't know how to drive in Dallas.
They can't do nothing. Well, shit, fucking they get like 2 inches, 3 inches of snow, and it's like they got to shut the whole damn state down. But imagine
Yeah, they're
like
not
ice
built for
on
that.
top of
They're just
that.
not.
They're
Yeah,
not prepared for it.
they don't have
Niggas,
the weaponry for that shit.
niggas driving around with 30-inch rims and fucking thin ass tires. They ain't
In the
built for
snow,
no.
niggas can't even
Yeah,
turn, fast, and they out there. And somebody gonna get hurt fucking around and
them,
turn bitch.
them shits
Yo,
is
y'all feel like,
going
but yo,
off.
what's good, y'all? We got to get into it, man. I'm on my Paul Bunyan
Salute, salute.
that shit. Yeah, so
Yeah,
what?
I'm just
We gonna
chilling.
get into this Wack 100, nigga.
Yeah, so well, I mean, I guess yeah, let's start there. I didn't see the whole Whack 100 thing. I mean, I did see it, it came up later, but basically Meek Mill and Takashi Snitch 9 ran into each other outside of some club, I guess, in
In
Atlanta,
Atlanta.
yelling at each other. Nobody had on a mask, nothing, like just spreading Rona.
I didn't
Like,
even think about that. Yeah, nobody had this shit looks staged to me. That shit look like something out of a bad BET movie, like with Michael
yeah,
Khalil White. It
yeah,
just,
that shit looks
I think it
horrible.
was fake.
But so Whack 100 basically said that Takashi caught the W in a sense. I don't know how, but let's see. Whack goes, I'm gonna keep it real. If any man I got an issue with approach me in a threatening way, you will be attacked. Your team against mine, if that's the setup. Either way, it's supposed to be smoke. Rats up one. Fact, you got pulled up on. Don't grab the camera, ball your fist up or grab the peacemaker. So basically, he's saying that Takashi won because he pulled up on Meek and Meek didn't want no smoke. But if you see the video, Takashi came with the police. Like
Yeah,
he had all those big dudes with him. He was, and the thing I didn't like about it is like don't pop shit because you behind. It's like the dog behind the gate. The nigga barking, 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 barking. But as soon as you open the gate, the nigga like, oh man, I was just yelling. That's just how I give it
yeah.
up.
But I mean, do we know for a fact that was the police? There's a difference between security and like your goon squad and police. But
He
this
ain't
in
got
this
no
case,
goons with him.
he used to, he used to have some bloods from Brooklyn with him. But it is but because he's dealing with the feds, you gotta automatically assume, he got police. But
Right.
there's a difference. Some rappers do roll with police, but a lot of them it's just big niggas from the hood that they know, or maybe one or two real security guards and just niggas from the block. But
Right.
With this case, that nigga, why would you even want to beef with somebody that got the feds in their back pocket? Like that's dumb.
That's how I looked at it too, because yeah, most people be like, oh, is that the Goon Squad? But no, yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Is my camera on still or
Yeah, you good.
okay? Um, he basically, being that he snitched, no real goon is gonna want to affiliate with him. They all gonna be like, nah, we ain't doing this. And I respect that, because you can't be talking this tough shit and then go protect a rat, a well-known rat, a federal
Yeah.
informant. Um, I don't understand how he still acts like he's going to put hands on somebody, knowing that the feds is watching him. Like, there's no anybody in their right state of mind is not going to be like, yo, let me go approach Tekashi. Even though everybody's
Exactly.
like, yo, he should be dealt with this, that, and the third.
But like you
It's
say,
not going to
Takashi
happen.
ran up on him.
Right. Well, that's what they say. That's the word. I don't know if
Yeah.
Tekashi was in the same spot, or they just happened to catch each other in passing. But the video that is out there is basically Meek on one side, Tekashi on another side, and mad security guards in between. And the footage we got is Meek's side and then Tekashi's side. So I
I
mean,
don't
Wack
understand this nigga
basically
though.
saying that. Who? Which one?
What Meek,
There's
like
a lot of niggas in
just
this
a week
story.
ago, this nigga was in the box office. No, just a week ago, last Sunday, he was in the skybox with Robert Kraft and Shaq and all these
Right.
fucking people. He hangs out with Robert Kraft from the Patriots. And he's doing all this prison reform stuff with Jay-Z, and then the next thing you know, you dodging kids in Atlanta for bottles of water, and then you running around getting into it with a federal informant. Like with it with I don't
Right.
where's Meek at, like, in his life? Like, I don't understand this nigga. What are you? Are you a fucking social justice warrior? Are you still gang banging and shit? You still, because you going back and forth with niggas like 6ix9ine or Snitch 9 and Wack 100. Like, where are you? Like, you can't be all of those things. You got to be one or the other. You gonna be that nigga with Robert Kraft stomping the yard, doing right for the people, or what? Where are you? You 34.
Right. Shit. Your guess is as good as mine. Meek is 34.
33, 34 years old. He's older than me. He's in between. He's younger than, he's older than me, younger than you. That nigga's old. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm saying you old, but I'm saying, nigga, you too old to not know where you at in life. What are you gonna be? You either gonna be a square and hang out with Robert Kraft and do the right things, or you gonna be still chasing after the street life. Like,
I get it. I get it. I don't see, that's the thing too, because everybody, has their opinion. Like, what would they do if they ran into 6ix9ine? Like I said, everybody's going to talk shit because, yeah, street niggas don't believe in snitching, but nobody's going to touch a federal informant. Like, it's just
nah,
you asking for it. So
you can't even fight on
did
an airplane.
Tekashi
That's a
really lynch?
federal offense.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So did Tekashi really get the W because people know that if they touch him, they're going to jail? You know what I'm saying? Like, who
I
wins
don't
here?
know.
Nobody really.
He's a plant. It's like they put that nigga in certain areas where they know rappers is gonna be. Remember, did you see when he was standing out there in Crenshaw? He went to like the Nip's marathon
Yeah.
spot. And he was just standing out there like he was waiting on someone to pick up a pack or something. Like, I'm like, no. Like, they just dropping him out
He
there like bait, like fish bait.
he's a troll. I'm sure anywhere he go, he probably has about like 20 security guards with him, whether they are
And academics.
actual police. Right. You know what I'm saying? Academics, he's been on his bullshit lately online. I guess,
Nigga right up
he's
there
gotta
with
let niggas know how rich he is.
tell my nigga Franco E. Meek Mill's cloud chasers. Of course. Oh, both of them are. I just like it. Oh, and then
Yeah.
Wack 100. Like this big nose nigga stick his nose. I don't. That's another nigga. What are you, about 45, 50?
He up there.
He up there.
He does seem to like to be in the middle of like the mess with the younger generation, you know, whether it's the hip hop acts or R&B dudes, whatever, you know, and he's a street dude that runs in the music industry. But you know, if we talking about like black on black crime or just like hip hop on hip hop crime in general, violence and all that shit, Wack should be one of the guys that's not perpetrating that in a sense, or you know, adding fuel to that fire, because it's like, dude, you're old enough. You've seen homies die to gun violence. You've seen a lot of shit. Like, you should be wanting to preach to young guys living. That's why I don't understand his comment. More than likely had to be trolling, because what sense does that make to be like, oh, 6ix9ine got the W? How does he get a W if he's rolling with police? I don't care if those people are police or not. Like, he's rolling with
That was his way of
the
trying to
police.
start some shit with Meek. And then you
Right.
know Meek and Game had their little thing a few years ago. To me, Wack is like trying to be the new Suge Knight. Like, for this generation, he's trying to be like the new Suge Knight. Imagine the Suge Knight if we had social media in 95, 96. You think Suge would have been, I don't know, maybe Suge would have been doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? But he thinks he should.
Suge would be one of those niggas that tweet in all caps. Like, just
I think
he would
he's
tweet
Suge
in all
Knight,
caps.
man. I'm like, hold up, are you supposed to
Yeah.
be at some point the OG nigga stop putting in work and the young niggas do all that shit. You know what I mean? You 45. Like, I remember he was slap boxing with these white dudes last year. That video went viral. But I'm like, dog, Meek
Was he
Mill is
slap
like,
boxing with him? Was he actually
it
like
looked like
he
it, man. Yeah, he tagged one
put
of them.
blood
He
in the
tagged one
dude's
of them.
mouth?
I'm like, yeah, I'm not trying to be out here fighting and I'm 45. Like, fuck that.
Nah, you know, he's still recovering from that fight to this day. You know, his body all fucked up and shit, man.
Nah, you know the nigga got high blood
I don't
pressure.
get
You
it.
can just look at him and tell he ain't shit. Niggas ain't
Yeah,
shit.
nigga needs
I
some sea
mean,
moss. Niggas need
see my
sea
all that, but
moss
like I
and
say,
black
you know,
seed
I
oil.
can't, man, I can't be mad at. A part of me is like, you know, Wack. You know, you old niggas still out here playing games in the street, but whatever, telling niggas they need to still be doing this. But like I say, where's Meek at? I don't know what this Meek Mill is. From one minute you with Robert Kraft, the next minute you want to be back in Philly on some G shit. Like, who are you? I got to know who you are so I
Right.
know how to come at you, basically.
I feel what you're saying. Like, yeah, Meek is. It does seem like Meek is at, I guess, a crossroads in life where he wants to try to do good, but he's still like, part of him got to be on some old, I got to let these niggas know that I really am who I am. And I don't know what is that going to do for you at the end of the day. You can't take clout with you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, imagine if Tupac would have just said, fuck all this wannabe gangster shit and I'm just going to do movies. That nigga would have still been around. You know what I mean? Like, you got to make the smart choice. Like,
yeah,
what the fuck? You going to do this reform shit, which I think is a front anyway. He was just trying to get himself out of jail. Yeah, because he
cut.
went to jail on some bullshit. And he's like, all right, Robert Kraft can get me, you know.
Right.
You know, that's
So
just a
so
front, man.
so you think Meek on some old just doing that so he can look good in public perception, but still gotta make it be like, look, I'll set it off when you niggas don't get it twisted.
Yeah, that's like, bro, nah. Like, that's why I can't, it's like, I don't want to get off topic. That's why I can't take T.I. serious. Because one minute you want to be Martin Luther
Right.
T.I. or T.I. Sharpton, and the next minute you want to,
T.I.
yeah,
Sharpton.
yeah, so you want to take it back to the trap. You cussing niggas out on the gram and shit. Like, bro, you gotta. I get
Mm-hmm.
being in transition. You know, these niggas is transitioning or whatever, but I gotta really know where you at so I know how to come at you. I can't really. If you acting like a street nigga, I'm gonna come to you like a street nigga. But if you acting like,
Right.
you know, you got some damn sense, then maybe Whack 100 won't be coming at you like that. I don't think Whack 100 became mad. If that was, um, let's say Drake ran into this nigga, I don't think Whack would have said no shit. Like, you know, but that's not Drake's
But
character. That's not who
Takashi
Drake
running
is.
to but see Takashi running into Drake, that's so funny because it's like these
That might
motherfuckers
not
is
be a
rich,
good
right?
comparison. I'm just like somebody who's not trying to be tough. Like, they just being who they are running into the 6 9
Right.
Like, that's what I'm trying to
Because
get at.
if Tekashi ran into Drake, he be on some old like trying to get a collab out of him. And even though Drake isn't the rah rah dude, Drake ain't gonna be like, no, you a snitch. He just
Yeah.
ain't gonna deal with him. But the point I
You ain't
was
gonna
gonna
be
try
able
to
to
make
touch
is they
Drake
don't even
anyway.
hang out in the same hood.
Yeah.
Right. And or they don't hang out in the same environments. Like they're rich, but Meek Mill and Tekashi still hang in like hood rich nigga spots. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like where rich niggas go, but still these niggas still ghetto. Drake over
Yeah.
here with the niggas that be eating caviar like real rich niggas.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? So it's
Like,
like they don't
I
even.
guarantee you, Jay-Z is not coming to that whatever club that was in Atlanta. Them niggas was at, like, no big time.
Yeah, whatever club that was at,
Yeah. What club was there? Was they at Compound?
that's like
That
the
was a spot.
rich hood niggas.
That was a spot that they did the Gucci Jeezy after party. It was like 800 niggas in there. No masks, no nothing. Like,
Listen,
everybody was just
Atlanta,
chilling.
every club in Atlanta is pretty much still open. So I don't know, man. But
Yo, Celebrity Deathmatch is supposed to be coming back, my nigga, Cam. They said that like a year ago, and then COVID happened. I don't know
yeah,
when
but
that's
what the
gonna
hell?
come back.
Like, how hard does that take to do? Like, y'all drawing
Yeah, I was like,
cartoons,
y'all niggas
like,
is using Play-Doh, like.
right? You don't gotta have like 8 people in there to do this. Well, they don't gotta be close enough. Like they can make it happen. I don't know if the budget ain't there. I don't know what it is, but they definitely missing out on a lot of content by
Oh yeah,
prolonging
hell
this
yeah.
celebrity death match. Bum ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, like thumbs up.
Speaking of crazy shit in Atlanta, what was old boy Cyhi the Prynce survives a drive-by shooting in Atlanta. Now
Okay.
this is crazy because I don't know who the heck
I had a problem with
would
that.
have beef with Cyhi the Prynce.
I had a problem
Why?
with that. Because when I looked it up, the first thing that came up was assassination. Assassination attempt. I'm like,
Damn.
hold up now. It's a difference. I'm gonna bring back the old Chris Rock joke. It's a difference between niggas being assassinated. Some niggas just got shot. You know, this nigga. I just finished
Right.
watching Judas and the Black Messiah. Don't tell me this man got allegedly assassinated.
So the assassination basically happens to you if you're like quote unquote great, right? Like you have to have some sort of real legacy. Like what is the definition? Let me look up this definition of assassination.
Then that nigga
Because what
definitely gonna get
happens, so let me read
yeah.
the statement first. Right. So with Cyhi the Prynce, it says this was posted on his Instagram. What the hell was that? Like he was driving a Bentley truck. Okay, so he ain't broke, I guess. And says today is a day about love, but in my city, the city of Atlanta, there's no love here anymore. A couple nights ago, there was an attempt on my life. Somebody tried to gun me down on the highway. I tried everything I could do to lose them, but they were adamant about taking me off this earth. They were shooting at me while I was driving, and even after my car flipped, hit a pole, and crashed into a tree, they came back and shot the car up some more. At this point, I don't know if it was mistaken identity, a robbery, or associated with something that I did when I was younger. That is
Damn.
crazy.
So the nigga
They watched my
hard
man
to
flip.
flip and they still shot his ass. What the
Yo,
fuck did
that
he
is
do to piss
wild.
them niggas off? I
I
don't even
don't
really
know.
know this cat. What did he do to piss nigga? And here again, niggas was talking about y'all need to leave that beef out of our city and leave Atlanta out of this. And every time I turn around, some nigga in Atlanta, some rapper getting shot or some bullshit.
So the definition of assassination is a verb. It says to murder, usually a prominent person by sudden or secret attack, often for political reasons. So, did he? Has he been on some political activist shit? Not that I know
I
of.
doubt it. Yeah, this don't look like no
I mean,
assassination attempt to me.
it,
But the
no. Well, it's
FBI was
not
involved or some
assassination
shit.
because motherfucker, you're not.
Well, you know, what I mean,
Listen,
like an attempt.
you're not
Yeah.
of right, but by definition, he would have to be someone prominent. Now, I'm not saying that he's not
Mm-hmm.
important in his community, but there's no political affiliation. You're not this big of a guy for them to create the assassination. Now, the thing that is crazy is there's still a pandemic going on. People are still fucking fucked up in the game. You're driving around in a goddamn Bentley Bentayga, and of course the streets is looking like, yo, who is that? He got money. Let's run up on him. They didn't know it was Cyhi. They just saw a nigga in the Bentley.
Yeah,
You're
they
just a
foaming
nigga
at the
in the
mouth
coupe.
looking at that shit. Oh, I say, fuck all that. Get
Exactly.
my, I'm not. I get a Lambo. I'm not coming to the hood. I'm going somewhere nice with that shit. I never understood the getting a nice car and going. Like, I get it. Give niggas some inspiration. Kids, yeah, they get to play that. That's my car. I get it.
Inspiration.
Get show off. When you was a kid, you be at the bus stop. Y'all play that. Yo, that's my car. That's my. I
Right.
get it, but I'm not bringing no
I know,
nice
but
shit to the. Nah, not bringing no fucking
I never
Bugatti to the
understood
hood.
that statement about like, yeah, coming through the hood and showing niggas that this is gonna show them inspiration because you can see it. No, it's just gonna make motherfuckers even hungrier. I always back in the day, I used to look at it like when niggas are worth a certain amount of money, there's certain areas you shouldn't be standing. Like when Jay-Z sold 4 million records before he went off to be this Jay-Z that we know of today, you wouldn't see him standing on the corner at Marcy with niggas in a cipher of blunt smoke. Like that's not going to happen.
Yeah,
Like you can't do that. You're worth too much. So
maybe on an album
even
cover.
bringing a $400,000 car through to the hood, huh?
No, I was saying maybe on an album cover.
Right. Okay. I see what he's saying.
Oh,
But this
okay,
is what
so
I'm
he had a
saying.
project called Black History. I don't like the way this nigga spells words though. Yeah, with all the Y's and all that shit. But yeah, I'm gonna
That's
check him
probably
out
why they were shooting his ass. It was like this nigga
because
spell
everything.
words
Yeah,
wrong.
the way he spells his name, the history, like y'all niggas be killing
Well,
me with this shit.
he replaces the I's with Y's. I don't understand why. Like maybe somebody could break down the science of that for us. I don't know. But
I'm gonna check
point
him out.
being is like you see a 400,000, 300,000, however much money car in the hood. Like everybody's not going to be happy for you. Matter of fact, the only people that are going to be happy for you are the people who you probably will let drive the car because they have that access to you. Everybody else is they're gonna smile, but
Yeah,
like
some nigga be in his
wolves
window like
fucking
that shit.
teeth gonna be
I.
showing.
Yeah, some nigga be hating,
Yeah,
looking at from his apartment window. That shit ain't all that. It's alright. And this girl like,
yeah.
damn.
It's all
You
right.
know what I mean? Yeah, that shit ain't alright.
It's all right.
You know?
Why you got red leather? Why you got red leather though? You know what I'm saying? Like these are find any reason to hate on your shit. So no, I don't know. And like I said, I've never been to Atlanta. The only thing I can say right now
Wow.
is that
Never?
people are hungry.
Hmm.
No, I've never been to. I've been to the airport. I never been like in the actual city.
Okay.
The airport is nice as hell. I was on one side, right? I was like, shit, I got to catch my plane, and I was at the bar, and then like my plane got switched to a whole nother terminal, so I had to freaking make it across the damn terminal in like 15 minutes. The shit was wild.
You
It was
didn't take
like
the
nice bar
train?
though.
You didn't take the
Yeah, I
train?
did, but still, like
Okay, okay.
first time being there,
Yeah, yeah. You gotta check out Ludacris Chicken
first
and
time
Beer.
in Atlanta airport. Yeah, that would be the spot. Even though I don't drink beer anymore, but that would have been the spot.
Nothing but white people was in there, dog. That shit was crazy. Ludacris got a
Niggas ain't,
restaurant,
but
Chicken
it's
and
in the
Beer.
airport though. It's in the
Yeah,
airport.
but there's another one in the city too. But I was at the one at the airport.
Well, you know why? Like it's the same thing. Like if you go to Roscoe's, you probably see mad white people in there just because of the historical like
Yeah.
name that it has in our community. It's like this is a little off topic, but I was watching that documentary called the Sisu Hotel. You seen that one on
Okay, okay,
Netflix
yeah, on
where it's about
Netflix. Yeah,
that?
I didn't see it, but I heard about it.
Yeah. So basically, long story short, like the hotel is kind of like a welfare hotel, like a hostel in a sense, where it's like it looks nice, but the shit is grimy. And they got so much bad publicity from the Asian girl that ended up in a water tank that people were coming there just to see it. Like a woman died here. They don't even know how she died here. They don't, like they were trying to tie a lot of things to it. And
So it's like some Norman Bates
my
shit.
theory is that she just had a right. She had a mental health episode to where as though she wasn't taking her meds and shit. She was a little off. So, but they're like, how did she get in one thing? I don't know. Listen. I just know that we're not going to start blaming people because the hotel has a bunch of junkies in it and shit. But
I'm
the
still
people,
bugging you. Never been to Atlanta
but
though.
people came. Listen, I've been around the country a few times. Just never been to Atlanta. I don't know. Am I missing something?
You might have to get your black pass revoked, man. You know that's
Maybe.
nowadays it's all about Atlanta, man.
Because I've never been to Atlanta.
Yeah, that's what niggas tell you. It's the
Nah,
blackest
niggas
city
be
on
wilding
earth.
out there.
T.I. It's Wakanda, man. You know what T.I. said? You gotta go out there.
Oh, I gotta go there to Black Wakanda. Wakanda.
Oh yeah, man. It changed your life. Yo, you froze? I think this nigga froze. This man froze on the show. I think we lost
You
him.
there?
Hey, yo, hit that thumbs up button if y'all in the chat. Yo, you
Am
there?
I back?
Yeah, you back, man.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I'm still here.
I don't know. Niggas was talking about Atlanta and the shit just went bad after that.
See, even my Wi-Fi is like, man, ain't nobody want to hear
Disrespect
that
people.
shit.
Man, people really get mad when you talk about that. Like niggas thought I was hating on St. Louis. I was like, yo, because I thought the St. Lunatics was trash. Like, bro, that's just an
Really,
opinion. Like, I'm not hating on the
it
city.
is. Yeah, but you know how people is. You can't say nothing bad about their city. Like you say something bad about the
They
city,
say
they take it personal. Like, and
they
that's
said
probably the
T.I.
only
froze
thing
the
that.
screen.
Yeah, Ti, everybody, it's they all do it to it.
They said Atlanta's the black San Fran. Yo, I ain't even gonna get the. Oh man, hey, is it a coincidence that when the hip hop industry moved to Atlanta, that it turned out like that though? Mm,
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I don't think it's a coincidence, bro. The music
I don't think it
business
is either.
is like that. With
Right.
all due respect, but yeah, what else we had on here, man? So this nigga got shot.
Yeah. So we're on
He alright though.
what is it? Buy or sell. You
Oh
want to go
yeah,
to that
by
one?
herself. Yeah.
Buy or sell. So the listening buy or sell is where we take I guess a rumor or a hot topic and we decide that if we're buying it or we selling it. This week we're
Okay.
talking about
Oh shit. I think T.I. done froze this shit for real. Fucking live is on CPR. Damn it, man. Where's nigga went? Niggas having technical difficulties on his live shit.
there we go.
Yo, now you got a third block wall, but it's all good. Yeah, what you were
Damn.
saying?
Yo, shit is crazy around here. All right, so basically the baby rapper the baby is now charging 300 grand. Hold on. God damn. All right, there we go. All right, rapper the baby is now charging $300,000 for a feature. Allegedly it used to be five racks. Now he's up to 300. What's your take?
I mean, as a fan, I'm like, fuck out of here. But you know, I get it. I mean, with Jadakiss used to get 100,000 for a feature, and he wasn't. I don't know. I mean, a lot of niggas get a lot of features. Usually range from six-figure prices. I mean, I think he's worked his popularity and his rank up to where he can charge more than 5,000. You know, I had
Right.
a homeboy of mine produce a beat off his first album. He got maybe 20 G's off of that. But now, if you do a beat for the baby, you're gonna get way more than that. So it's just
That
his status is higher. You know,
that's what they're
I think,
saying.
yeah, musically, he pulled back a little bit. I liked him earlier, his earlier stuff than recent, but I think he's earned it. I mean, to take all my opinion out of it, because I'm not a fan of his music like that, but he's earned it.
Well, what they're saying basically is that if because lately whatever the baby has been on as far as records are concerned, that his it's a hit basically. There hasn't been too many features that he's done that hasn't taken off. So basically what they're saying is it's kind of worth it in a sense. I have a hard time buying it, I guess, because I'm a broke ass nigga. So me feeling like I get pay somebody $300,000 for
Yeah,
fucking 45
I can get a
seconds of
house.
work,
Yeah, it's like
right?
either get
You
a
know,
house or get a baby feature. It's
yeah.
like
And I feel like
I get it. It's business.
but we're not like back in the day. They don't have the industry budgets as they used to have. And who the fuck like I mean, there
Yeah.
are very few labels. I mean, if you're talking about like a pop act, I still even have a hard time saying that. I would say maybe 30 grand. I would think.
Lizzo got him a feature. Lizzo bought him, got a feature from him for the
Yeah.
remix. Her little song she did. I'm pretty sure the label paid him for that.
Right. Which
You know, that probably was his
it's
biggest feature at
possible.
that point. Yeah.
Right. I'm
So what
not
you think niggas like Migos is charging then? That's my thing.
well,
Like, what you?
yeah, because if the baby is getting if the baby can get 300,000,
Mhm.
shit, the Migos gotta be up there, if not more.
Half a mil.
Oh, excuse me. Half a mil. I don't know. Maybe I'm
So
naive. Maybe
yeah,
it's just
niggas
my
like
broke
Jay
assness.
Z just give features away for free. I'm convinced. There's no way. What the fuck you think Hove is charging if Meek if Baby getting 300 bags? Hove just did that joint on the soundtrack for the Cyhi movie. That
Right.
probably was a gimme verse. I can't. What you Jay? What do you? What's your invoice? What you gonna charge? 2 mil?
Who you gonna charge?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What about like he can do that though? Probably if the baby's charging 300,000, don't Jay-Z could charge you a mil. I wouldn't
Yeah,
pay for it, but I mean he
a
can.
mil for a verse. I
Two
could
Chainz been
see.
sweating them for a while for a verse. He might do
Yeah,
it.
but that's messed up to say it like that. Chains deserves that.
Yeah, but he was bitching about on Breakfast Club. I can't get Hov and do a verse. I can't get it. I'm like shit.
I mean, he has every right to feel that way. Like that's my whole thing. Like most rappers that grow up listening to Jay-Z when they get in the game, like a lot of their goal is to get a verse from Jay. Like when Tupac was alive, like it would have been like the same thing with Biggie. Like those artists that are at their apex, those are the ones that you want. Like that
Yeah.
solidifies your or it validates your existence in this environment.
And I
So
think Jay comes from that era.
I
Them niggas didn't do
sympathize
a
with
lot of
him.
features.
Right.
It was a moment when they did a feature. So I think Jay's like still trying to keep that tradition going. Like it's a moment when he gets on someone's record. He ain't just doing features, out the ass like it's, 1999 or whatever. He gonna do it here and
Right.
there sporadically.
Because remember, so anybody that was hot, Jay would actually hop on the record. Like
Mm-hmm.
before anybody even knew who Juvenile was. Maybe he did the high
Oh, they
remix.
did the high remix. Yeah, yeah.
And
That
like
was when he was doing business.
right. So now it's just like I'm too big to do these little things. Even though
Yeah.
they say he keeps his ear to the street, he has his finger on the pulse. He knows everything that's going. He might even hear this allegedly. But what I'm saying is like if you are in the middle of all of that, like why can't like 2 Chainz? I feel like if anybody, 2 Chainz is such a lyrical artist, he deserves that whole feature. Maybe 2 Chainz
Some
didn't have
people
the
are
right
saying,
beat.
yeah. Some people will argue that with you though. 2 Chainz and Hove. So you think he could hold his own with Jay? Did Jay give him his? Did you hear Jay in the Nipsey track?
Yeah, I did.
So did Jay gives you his best verse he could give you? You think 2 Chainz could follow up with it. Like let's say
Yep.
Hov got the first verse and 2 Chainz could hold it down for the second verse and not get
Yeah.
left in
I
the
mean,
dust.
listen, niggas kill me for this, but I said that about the fucking Young Jeezy and Jay-Z seen it all shit. Jay-Z came in, but if you listen to
Mm-hmm.
Jeezy actually was spitting. And I'm saying this because we're talking about if you watch the progression of Jeezy from TM 101 all the way up to the autobiography, seen it all, like that
Yeah.
shit is gold. Like Jay-Z is going to give you Jay-Z no matter what. And that's not to say that his verse was whack. I'm just saying Jeezy, I guess, superseded expectations,
Yeah,
if you
yeah. You
will.
didn't have high expectations for Jeezy. You was expecting nursery rhymes and ad libs,
Right.
and you
He
got some.
actually, the nigga came
Yeah,
through spitting. Nigga
yeah. He
said,
was on
Valley
fire
said,
on that
Jizzle
bit.
nigga stay in new shit. Everybody back because that nigga can't drive.
Yeah,
Yeah. But I think 2 Chainz could hold his own. And I mean, I don't know. I'm not buying it that the baby's getting 300,000.
so you
Maybe
think he capping? You
100,000.
think he lying?
Yeah. I ain't buying it.
It's a pandemic. That's why I'm kind of like, who paying you three?
That's what I'm
Labels are
saying.
trying.
But like I
I
said,
think
it could just be me being a broke ass nigga, not understanding people having that
I
type of
think he
money
did
to
bet
just.
like $500,000 on the Super Bowl last week or some shit like
I hate them niggas, man. Y'all just out here playing with
that. You know,
money, yo.
niggas bet everything from the points, the color of the Gatorade when they throw the Gatorade on the
Yeah,
coast. It was blue. Some niggas said it was gonna be red, orange. Like people really have they really take that betting shit
they
serious
do.
now.
That's why I
I didn't
don't
know
bet.
it was that serious. I'm like, bro, y'all fucking bet on the color of the Gatorade?
I don't bet because I don't like losing my money, and I ain't
That's
betting on dumb shit
insanity.
like that. Shit. Listen, props to everybody that's getting money like that. Look, somebody
Oh
said
shit.
getting the offset feature instead of the baby. That's just me.
Yeah, maybe he bring Cardi B to the video and some shit like that.
I don't know. See, the thing about the baby though is the baby has like kind of the same flow,
Now I could
like
picture Cardi B charging niggas that
yeah,
and labels in
right,
today's era where she can't miss. And
right. But has the baby missed so far?
nah, not really. He has. I mean, I'm not like I say, I'm not a big fan of him like that, but I know when a hit when I hear it. You know what I'm saying? Even if I don't like a song, I can know like it's a hit. You know what I mean? He's put
Right.
out hits. I might not be a fan of all of them, but I'm not one of them niggas that think you got niggas who would say, "Oh man, that nigga trash." I'm like, bro, how can you call somebody trash and they got like 10 platinum albums? You
Right.
just don't like it.
Yeah, exactly. You don't like it.
Obviously, a
And
lot of people like this shit.
right. And I'm not saying that I don't think that the baby is trash. I just think that he has the same flow. And like
Oh
me
yeah, for every
personally,
song.
right, as a hip hop head, like the thing I look at is versatility. Like get on the track, do something different. Don't get out of that same pocket. Like I know you're winning
Mhm.
with that pocket, but how long are you going to win with that pocket? Like that's just
Yeah.
where I am. Um, is that it? You got anything else you want to drop on that
Nah,
one?
other than your boy Bow Wow wants to go to WWE, but I thought that was trolling. I was like, nah, nigga, sit down. You know, Rey Mysterio or somebody gonna train him. Like, bro, stop. You really that bored?
Yo, that is funny. That listen, I avoided that for the simple fact that I haven't found fucking wrestling interesting since I found out about women. That's when I stopped fucking with wrestling. I started finding, when I started seeing girls. I was like, oh, fuck this shit. Like, no, I don't. Bow Wow as a wrestler, the nigga too short. What the fuck?
He's too short. He's too small. He's no. He's just like no, my nigga. You know, and then
I
he's always just
listen.
trying to throw his hat in the race with.
That I ain't
Stop
buying.
it.
I ain't buying that either.
Yeah. Antonio Brown won the Super Bowl, and then and Bow Wow gets on Facebook and says, "Yeah, man, all the conversations, the FaceTimes we had, man, all the times I was there for you, bro. I knew I told you we was gonna make it." I said, "Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Stop it." Yeah, he's the master of clout chaser.
I
Stop it.
can't with Bow Wow. I was just watching All About the Benjamins the other day. I was like, look at this little nigga.
Oh yeah,
Little
he was in there.
He was a cute little nigga. Look at it. Just make you want to pinch his cheeks and shit.
Nigga had like 5 minutes of a scene in there. That
Yeah.
was it. Ice Cube told that nigga to beat it, and that was it. Fuck scram.
If I shoot you, you little bastard.
Yeah.
Ice Cube was really an asshole in that movie. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, and I ain't buying that. Bow Wow. And then somebody retweeted him being like, yo, y'all saying I'm a clout chaser, but you know, I'm helping some of y'all wrestlers with only like 70,000 followers. I'm like, really? Like, does it even matter? Like, that's my like, I don't know.
Yeah, social media. I guess nowadays, guys, you know what? Who has a website anymore? Your social media network is your website. So I guess for them, for public figures, yeah, it doesn't matter how many followers you got in a sense. That's all you got. Anybody going on www dot whatever.com no more. When the last time you went to somebody's website, unless you were shopping for something or whatever?
Shit.
Last
I
time you went
don't
to your
know.
favorite artist's website, nigga. Like the days is over. Fat Joe. This nigga Fat Joe do a podcast every night. That's the hardest working man in show business.
Yeah, he do. And he be
I
sitting
can't
in
keep
Fat
up.
Joe.
I can't
Yup.
keep. This nigga will interview like 3 people every day.
Yup. And he just be sitting there and then he start yelling, hey,
Uh-huh.
hold up a second. This is a Jopra moment. You mean to tell me, Bow Wow, hold up, Bow Wow, you going to tell the people that
Uh,
that you want to be a wrestler now, Bow Wow?
it's almost
Talk
like
to the
he's trying to
people.
get that clip. He's trying to get that he's trying to get that fucking that highlight clip so everybody, that viral clip so everybody can circulate it on social media and shit. No, I think you got him wrong, Cam. It's not that he stopped watching wrestling once women got
Oh,
involved. He
nah. I
stopped
said
watching
when I
wrestling.
found out about women.
Yeah, when
Nigga,
he
once
went through
puberty start
puberty and
creeping
started
around,
fucking,
yeah.
yeah, he stopped. He turned his back on wrestling.
Yeah, listen. I don't know. It is what it is. Bow Wow wants to be a wrestler. I ain't buying it until I see his little ass get in the ring and then somebody send him.
Yeah, I'm
Yo, if they
feeling that.
throw Bow Wow off the ropes, he's gonna fly like he was in a slingshot or something. They just gonna
That's what I'm
send that
saying. That's
motherfucker
not
flying.
safe, bro. Maybe he could be somebody's manager, or he could be the ring bell guy, or, something like that. Maybe he could set up the ring, something like that. I don't think he could
I ain't
do
buying
anything.
it.
Bro.
All right, let's move to the open discussion. The open discussion is where we open the floor to the people. We basically have like a roundtable discussion, so to speak. This week, since it's still Black History Month, I guess we're gonna talk about the Republican state lawmakers that want to banish schools that teach the 1619 project. Let's see. What is the 1619 project? For those of y'all who don't know, um, basically, August of 1619, the ship appeared on the horizon near Point Comfort, which is a coastal point in the English colony of Virginia. It carried more than 20 enslaved Africans who were sold to the colonists. No aspect of the country that would be formed there has been untouched by the years of slavery that followed. So, on the 400th anniversary of their fateful moment, it's time to tell this true story. So, basically, they don't want the American kids in certain states to learn about the first slave ships that landed and like how the slave trade actually began. And it's hilarious because a lot of people are saying that Black history is American history, which it is, but it's also a history within itself that should be taught because I firmly believe without Black people in this country would not be what it is today.
Oh
So
yeah.
with that being said, I forget which states it is. I'm about to bring it up right now. But you guys let me know what y'all think, because there was also some I think he was like Nigerian lawmaker and like
Yeah, I heard
fucking
about that. And was that Michigan?
I
What
think it
state
was
is that? What
Michigan, yeah.
Yeah, the Nigerian dude. Like I say, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. That's why I say it's a difference between people say, "What's ADOS?" And I'm like, "That's the descendants of slavery." And then you got black immigrants, and it's not always the same type of agenda. And this motherfucker
Right,
said he wanted to wipe out the whole because black history to him, he can't connect to it because he's not from here. He's from Nigeria. You would think,
right.
well, we all black, but that's not how a lot of them think, bro. That's just not what what it is. Not to speak for all of them, but yeah, Austin Cringe. That motherfucker said he wanted to wipe out the whole Black History Month.
Yeah, what a weirdo. And see, that's the problem that we have, right? And that's why the 1619 project is so important, because you have people who come here from different countries, black people as well, and they have no idea what happened. They only know what they see on TV or what they hear. And so it is important to know how the people were treated, so that way when you do come here, you don't look down your nose at the other fellow black people that are here, because a
Exactly.
lot of the immigrants do that. They look down their nose at us like we're lazy or something. It's like, we're not lazy, motherfucker. We just, our back is against the wall.
They
Like, we're
are like
literally behind the eight
that.
ball.
They
Like,
really
and
look
they
down on us. Like that shit is
right.
crazy. I'm like, how the fuck you look down on me and you smell like that? But the like as far as like people don't like to talk about slavery, and that's not the start of our history. This is the start of our history in this country. So if you're gonna talk about the start of history with black people in America, you got to start off with the slave ships. That's just what it is, and we got to stop being so sensitive about it. Like you said a couple weeks ago, Jews don't let they family and people forget about the Holocaust. So it's like the
Nope.
more we stop talking about slavery and oh, I don't want to see no more slave movies, no more slave that people are gonna forget about it. They're already taking it out of the schools. They're gonna forget all about this shit. And the way it's going now, 50 years from now, they're gonna forget about all the slavery because we too
Mm-hmm.
fucking emotional to talk about it. And hell, the school system is just going away with it. Like that's crazy. Like, I don't want to talk about it either. Like people kill me and they're like, I can't watch no slave film. I'm like, this our ancestors lived it. You can't watch it for
Right.
90 minutes.
Right.
Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like you gotta, you
Yeah.
gotta, you gotta inform. You gotta keep that shit. You gotta. It's too big of a. It's too. American slavery is too important to with this country how it started for us to act like it didn't happen and not talk about it.
Right. And it's important for not even um well, it's important for all people to understand what we brought to the table, what our ancestors brought to the table. We motherfucking built the table, bought the food, cooked the food, did everything, you know what I'm saying? And got our credit taken away, but we still stood by like, it was
A
all
black
good.
woman stitched the flag.
Yeah.
They gave it to that lady, what's her name, Betsy Ross or whatever. But you know,
Betsy
some old
Ross
black lady with swollen up ankles, sewed up. That flag was up in the rocket chair all night, sewing that shit up, man.
sewing it
That's
up.
us, man. She
Yeah.
sewed up all whatever stars it was at the time.
Yeah, I don't remember. But
I mean,
regardless,
yeah,
the point being is that all people need to know the history of black people in America. And if the schools aren't going to teach it, which I think is fucked up, but parents in their homes need to be teaching their
yeah.
kids this shit. Like,
Accountability, yeah.
yeah,
But what
deeper.
happens when you got niggas that's either too ignorant that don't know, don't want to educate themselves, or they just too sensitive to talk about it. Oh my God, I can't even fathom the idea of slavery. And you got people like that. It's like I was telling
Mm-hmm.
my homegirl, I said, bro, a lot of people stop educating themselves once they leave school. Rather it's grade school, college. A lot of niggas stop reading. A lot of people stop. I don't read as much as I used to, but I'll still watch a doc or something. I got to keep myself informed somehow. A lot of people stop informing themselves, man. So how they gonna teach their kids if they don't fucking educate themselves no more?
In the words of DMX and Belly, Shorty can't eat no books, dog.
Yeah, you silly, silly
Yo, I'm
saying,
sorry, yo.
man.
I'm sorry.
It's just the
Anytime somebody
truth.
talk about reading a book, that's all that part of that movie just comes. You be like, when the
I'm
last time you read a
buzzed.
book? Never, motherfucker.
Never. I mean, I'm talking. This is for the niggas I used
I'm
to go to
sorry. I'm
school with
sorry.
that
I'm
would
sorry.
read like this, bro. They put
Oh
the
my
index
god.
finger under the word and would be embarrassed when it was time to
Yeah.
read out loud. Like,
Yeah.
and I gotta depend on them to educate the next generation of slavery. I mean, the next generation about American slavery.
Right.
Nah, bro, these niggas ain't pay attention in school when they was teaching it.
Yeah. Yeah. They did, and I always had that because I was like, yo, history was always my favorite subject. Like up there. Like math was probably the least favorite. Like numbers just give me anxiety like a motherfucker. But history,
Yeah.
language arts, like anything with reading and writing, that was my shit. And
Mm-hmm.
the reason that I guess because I'm such like a visual learner, that if I could sit there and basically envision it, it makes more sense. So I never understood, like, how do you, like, it's like literally reading a movie. But once again, not everybody is into reading, because I'll read some shit sometimes and then I'll have to go back because my brain be all over the place. Like, I'll
Yeah.
be envisioning something and I forget what the fuck I read. Like, I'll
There's
read
nothing
the whole
wrong with
page
that
and
though. That's
everything.
yeah, basic comprehension. A lot of niggas nowadays, the way we get news, you see a thumbnail that gets your attention. You see a topic, headliner. A lot of people barely read the article and just go based off that. Like when they seen, like for example, Trump and Ice Cube, they just seen that picture and that one, and
Hmm.
they ran off with it. They didn't even click the article to read. They just was like, oh no, he hanging out with Trump. Yeah, like a lot of people don't comprehend at all.
And they was ready to, they dragged Ice Cube forward without
Before
even
they even
hearing
get
what the
yeah,
hell,
that man ain't
and
met with no fucking body yet. you
right.
know?
And I get it, like I totally get it, because when you look at it, the optics doesn't look good, because it's like, damn, you over here talking all this black shit, but here's this man. But once again, you do kind of have to sit with your enemy. Like they say, keep your friends closer, keep your enemies closer. You
Uh,
do got to sit with these motherfuckers to know what they
yeah,
planning. Like
black people, we too emotional. A lot of us to actually do that type of shit.
yeah, because we in
We
our
too
feelings. We like,
emotional.
nah, man, fuck that,
Yeah.
y'all. I stand my principles. Everybody always, my principles
Uh,
say that I can't do. All right,
I
well, your
like Corey
principles is
Holcomb. I
gonna get
stand
you.
on mine.
That nigga crazy, yeah.
I stand on
That's your
mine.
boy.
So that's how these niggas is, man. Like we too emotional, man. Like I said, motherfuckers can't stomach a slave movie. I can't expect them to teach their kids their history, man. Because half of them too sensitive to do it, or they don't know enough of it. They don't know.
Right.
We in bad shape as far as this. Like I said, I hate to make that prediction, but I predict in the next 50 years, this shit's just gonna be like forgotten about. They're gonna edit it out the textbooks. it just it's already out of the school system.
Right.
Your kid, your son had to do they do anything for Black History or anything, or
Hell
this
no.
for the
My
month?
son goes to one of the fucking whitest schools in America. Like, that's like something that I've been battling with since he was younger. So, I do have to buy the books about our people, and give him the knowledge. The school, fuck no. Listen, when I worked in Vermont, these motherfuckers ain't even recognize MLK Day as an actual day. The motherfucker I was working for at the time, I was like, hey, listen, I'm taking the day
Yeah,
off.
this nigga took a stand. He took the day off.
uh,
Oh shit! You made me feel bad for going to work on Martin Luther King Day last month. Shit.
oh shit, I ain't worked last month either. Fuck that. And I
See?
got
Yeah,
paid.
see, man, this shit is getting bad, bro. Like they're gonna make everybody just forget.
Yeah.
It's a hard thing. It's like I said, don't be wrong. It's harsh. You think about all the shit that, but you can't forget about it. Like if
You
we
know,
don't do a good enough job, they are gonna make it forgotten about.
right. The same way, like, because right now, I don't think a lot of people realize that we are literally like the last year, and probably this year is probably all going to be in the history books in about 10 years, maybe less. The fact that, if we survive this pandemic, we can all be like, yo, we lived through a pandemic. The last pandemic was like over 100 years ago. I don't think there's too many people that are still living from that time. But the thing about right now is, like, we have a chance to control our own history and our own destiny. Like, when you look online and you see the things that we put a lot of energy in, like for instance, the damn girl that fucking put Gorilla Glue on her head,
Oh
people
yeah,
were
that's
talking
silly
about this
shit. I
shit.
refuse to talk about that. Yeah, I could have did that for views. It's a lot of silly shit I could do,
it,
y'all, for
it
views.
was
I just
like,
don't.
this is the
I don't have the
dumbest shit
heart to do it.
ever. And
Yeah,
like, people were like, oh, she was clout chasing. No, the girl actually was fucking scared. Like, she was trying to figure out what the fuck, like, how the hell to do it. But we found such, and when I say we, I mean general we, like the black people, the urban community, we found such comedy in this fucking girl's struggle to fucking get a damn toxic glue out of her fucking scalp. It's like, holy
that got
shit.
more coverage than that shit about Utah boycotting the Black Studies in Black History Month.
Yeah.
But niggas
Yeah,
was mad because the black quarterback didn't win the Super Bowl. I'm like, yo, y'all don't get it. y'all don't get it. Like it's that story, but the Utah thing should have been way more bigger than what it
right.
was. And it was the Gorilla Glue story. Like
That shit took
silly ass
over.
shit,
But
man.
we get mad when we're like, oh, this isn't getting coverage, that isn't getting coverage. But it's like, look at what y'all put y'all energy into. Like y'all really want to talk
Mhm.
about the fuck shit. Like y'all
If
really
I
do
would have
not
did a video
care.
on that, it would have got 2, 3 thousand views. I did the video on the Utah thing, it might have got 100. That's just the
Right.
way it is. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That I
So
sacrifice shit.
so I say that to say for all the parents out there, you guys it is up to y'all to help keep this history of ours moving
Mhm.
into the next youth, because there are a lot of super conscious young adults that are out there right now, and I do salute them because they way more conscious and way more aggressive than me than I ever was. So like I can't hate on nobody that's
Mhm.
willing to do something that I
But
I won't
you
do.
should be more now because if you can't be a conscious at this point, especially in the information age, where we got so much access and resources to stuff, how can you not be conscious to a certain degree? Everybody has to be a little bit more quote unquote woke than they were 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Right. You should.
Y'all,
You should.
if y'all in the comments, y'all gotta check out the Fred Hampton movie. Well, it's not I wouldn't call it the bio movie, but the Judas and Black Messiah movie, that was dope.
Yeah, I gotta see that.
Them dudes was 20 and 21 years old leading the revolution. Like, what happened? We went from niggas doing that in their 20s to what 20-year-olds doing now?
Because we got motherfuckers who are out here trying to
Drinking lean
yeah, motherfuckers out
and
here
video
drinking
games.
lean, chasing broads, chasing other
Cooking,
rappers, trying to be
yeah,
like,
doing TikTok videos. That's where we at now. So yeah, I'm
yeah,
sticking with my prediction that in 50 years, this shit is just gonna all go to shit. I just
probably less than that. What do you guys in the comments think about the 1619 project? Because if you if you agree that it shouldn't be taught, then like have a discussion about it. Like I'm not going to hate nobody that says, oh, I think that they should get rid, even if I think it's stupid. Like I'm here for all conversation, because like I said, the Nigerian dude, he had a great reason. It was stupid, but it was a great reason for why he thought, because it's like, yo, I can't relate. So yeah, if you don't relate, of course you're probably going to feel like it shouldn't be there. Now
and that's
whether it's
crazy.
stupid or
I do
not,
like the fact that that is on notice that a Nigerian dude came here and just set up, said the truth. I cannot relate. We
yeah,
have to stop acting like, let's just be honest. There is a real disconnect between black immigrants and people here raised, born and raised. Rather it's ADOS Foundation, the black people, whatever you want. Oh, it's a different culture. They don't relate to the
mm-hmm,
shit we got, and vice versa. I mean, this whole idea, I ain't trying to, that we could just go anywhere in Africa and just be embraced. And nigga, no, where are
yep,
you going? You know, like it's different, man. He said I think it should be taught throughout all the schools. Hell yeah. I
right.
thought it was all this time. Like I thought all the schools were being taught this shit at least 28 days.
Yeah, it should.
Think
Listen,
about it. You really go to school 5 days a week. It's really not even 28 days. Shit.
that too. The thing about it though also is it's whatever the shortest month. Like, is it really going to take that much time for y'all to like? Does it really irk y'all nerves that bad to talk about it? That for
Yeah.
25 days, as you said, that
It's
is really
called
going to.
white guilt.
Yeah, they need to be guilty about
They have to
something.
they have to deal with their own guilt in order to talk about it. So I don't know if you ever had a white teacher teach you Black history when you was a kid back in the day. You ever
Yo,
kind
I
of
had
yeah, it's had to be kind of awkward for them a little bit. you know?
listen. I remember. I think my sophomore year, I had this teacher. I think his name was Mr. Bow. I think I forget, but this motherfucker, he looked like a slave master. The nigga lips, he was white as shit, and the nigga had those purple fucking like racist lips. You know, like the old white
He
dudes
said
that
racist purple lips.
you know what I'm saying? Like they just look
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they just like
He
got
just was
hate
missing
all
that
in them.
hairpiece. Yeah.
Yeah, like the motherfucker. I was like, yo, this shit was crazy. He used to sit there and teach us about slavery, and this shit was kind of disturbing because I used to be like, yo, this nigga look like a slave master.
He would have
Nobody
probably
else
gave
thought
you
that.
100 lashes fucking 150 years ago.
Yo, it's so funny because Mr. Bo looked like the slave master and fucking Mr. Cook looked like he was a slave. This shit was crazy, man.
Damn, man. So one look like Fred. Let me stop. Yeah, bro. Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, we gonna wrap it up though with a few. But yeah, let me. You know, this is real. They know they need to do what they gotta do out here, man. Black
Word,
people.
word.
Black people gotta. We gotta find a way to keep this shit going, man. Obviously, they telling you they not teaching your kids shit.
Yeah, they not.
Imagine if you paying for charter school services, you paying for your kid to go to school and they won't teach them their history.
Yo, I keep telling people. I had a conversation probably around election time with women who were, they sent their kids to charter schools thinking that they were getting a better deal, but it was like almost like predatory in the sense that they were like plotting on these moms who they knew had to work. So they were like, "Yo, we'll take the kids before school and after school, so you can go to work and you ain't got to do it, and we're going to give them a better education." Blah 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 blah. Boom. Whole time they're fucking like not even teaching them anything extra or anything special for that matter. And then they came up with these things, I guess they call IEDs or whatever, but it's basically like a learning disorder. And my theory on these learning disorders is they lower the bar. So that way, if they say, hey, you only have to go here, like say this is the top tier, right? Like 100 A plus or whatever. If they say, you know what, you only got to give us about 70 to pass, like we'll give you 70%. Okay, if the kid reaches that ceiling, that's cool. Even if they don't learn anything, because now it's like, you know what, pass it off to the next teacher. There's no accountability on the educators anymore. It's like, and then it falls on the hands of the parents, because a lot of parents are like, yo, what the fuck? If I'm sending my kid to school and then you're sending them home with this homework that I didn't even get in school, so I don't know how the fuck this shit works. They don't know what the fuck they were told. It's like, yo,
Yeah,
we're
we
kind of
had teachers
screwed,
like
man.
that. Yeah, they wouldn't even teach. They just scribble some shit on the board, tell you to copy it. You was on your own, and then you tell your parents, and they look at you like you
Yeah.
lying. I'm like, no, this bitch is not teaching us. They just make us copy shit on the board. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They would think you was, making shit up. Like, nah, like I don't know. It's
Listen,
anybody can write shit on the board. It's the difference between that and a true educator.
right. I gotta be thankful that I had at least part of a brain, so I was able to understand a lot of the shit. Because I feel bad for people who actually have like learning disorders, like straight, like real learning disorders. Like there's nothing wrong with them. It's just we all learn differently. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like the way you might pick up information, the way I pick up information is two totally different things. We might hear something totally different. And the same thing with everybody in the chat. Like the education system in America is flawed, is fucked, and
And
I
we
mean
know
that's a whole
why.
nother conversation.
Yeah, we gotta find a way to get our people. We gotta turn that system is too whitewashed. We gotta find a way to get some more prominent black people in the higher
Was it
ranks in
didn't
education.
Didn't he have a school or something?
Nah, that bullshit. That shit in Harlem that he charging people arm and a leg to go to. Well, did he have a
So
black party also, a political party?
I don't know. I don't know what
He
did he
brought
do.
that. He pulled that out his ass 2 weeks before the election to try to skew the voters
Right.
because they
What
thought
about
Ice Cube was
Umar?
gonna cause friction. What
What
about
about
Umar?
Umar? Is his school up and running?
Oh, my boy went up there to Delaware and surprised Umar. He popped up on him, and Umar was there. He had just cut the lights on. So
We got
Umar got
footage?
some electricity. Umar got the lights on in there, man. Umar,
Okay,
Frederick
okay.
Douglass Academy, Marcus Garvey Academy. Umar got the lights on. That's all I
FDMG
can say.
Academy. Get on your
That's
cash
all I know.
apps.
Yeah, he just got the lights on. That's it. I don't know about ain't nothing. Ain't no pamphlets or anything to pass out yet. Just the school, the buildings there. I don't even think
Yeah.
he hired a janitor yet. You know what I mean? Niggas got a lot of
God
work to do.
damn. Yo, you know what'd be funny? He hired white janitors.
Oh yeah, that'd be funny. Look at that white devil hunky motherfucker. Clean the back. I can see Umar right now going like this. They shut that shit down, man. White devil hunky motherfucker.
Yo, get that honky motherfucker.
Yeah,
All right,
schools in
man.
Delaware, from what I heard. Yeah, man, I
Yeah.
appreciate y'all for tuning in, man, hitting that thumbs up,
Word,
like
word.
on a
This has
random
been real,
Monday.
man.
Yeah,
I enjoy this.
I was on
I
my
enjoy
Paul
this.
Bunyan lumberjack shit, man. Y'all gotta excuse me.
Yeah, and I'm stuck in the closet like R. Kelly, as y'all can see.
Yeah, you got like shit back there. But
You know, some clothes and
appreciate
shit.
y'all, man, hitting that thumbs up button and commenting and all that good stuff, bro.
Right. Yep. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter at damn it is Ant. You know, I'll be up there having all sorts of discourse conversations. You know, follow the YouTube channel, Ghetto Correspondent News Network, GCNN. And yeah, stay tuned in with us. We here every week.
Yes, sir. Every week.
We gonna
No
we gonna
doubt,
be
man.
bringing
Peace
y'all
out to
this.
y'all too, man.
Peace,
Yes, sir.
salute.
All right, bro.
All right, one.